Good afternoon and welcome into Soda City Live. We're so excited to have you join us for another refreshing break in your day. Can you believe that in just a few weeks, children will be returning to school? Our Billie Jean Shaw is live on location at a local back-to-school supply drive with the folks at Cumulus Radio. Billie Jean. All righty.
Good afternoon, everyone. You know, we are almost returning the kids to school, back to school just around the corner. Can you believe we are almost at the end of summer? And with that being said, there's so many back to school drives happening in the area, but I wanted to highlight this one specifically between Hardee's and Cumulus radio stations. We're joined by our friend from B106.7, Kaylin. Good to see you here earlier in the week on a Tuesday. You talked about the back to school drive last week on our show about our Soda City Live happenings. You were actually at the Hardee's in Blythewood, and there is another back to school drive that's happening this time on Piney Grove Road, which is where we're live from this afternoon. Kaylin, tell us about this partnership between Hardee's and the Cumulus stations on the importance of this back to school drive.
Yeah, so we all know that there's people in the community that struggle when it comes to back to school season. Everything is outrageously priced nowadays, and so that's where we come in. We want to help benefit the Richland 1 and Richland 2 school districts. So we are participating with Hardee's locations in Richland County to be able to give back to those kids and the teachers who have to really take the money out of their pockets to be able to put supplies in their classrooms. And we're taking a bunch of different school supplies, and we can show
Let's
the people
walk over here. Yeah.
But we're taking, glue sticks and crayons, notebooks, folders, pencils, markers, not on the table, but we have them in our bin over here, erasers, rulers, all of the essential school supplies that you think of when kids head back to school. That's what we're accepting here at the Piney Grove location in Columbia, but also in a bunch of different other Hardee's locations here in Richland County.
And Blythewood as well. And it's so good to see that all of these different supplies will be needed because, as you mentioned, with inflation, with so many people in need, especially as we are headed back to school on August, I know that is going to help a parent out. When is the event for the Piney Grove location this weekend?
Yeah, so it's this Saturday. Our entire team from B106.7, 107.5 The Game, 98.5 OMG, KISS 103.1, and our ESPN station. We are going to be out here from 8 to 4 on Saturday collecting donations, and we also have other stops throughout the rest of the month. But you can drop off school supplies at any of the Hardee's locations that are participating, and they'll accept them.
And before we wrap up, I have to give a shout out to the other masterminds behind this, Lucretia Graham, who is the district manager of Hardee's here in the area, and also Miss Stephanie Sweeney, who is the general manager here at the Piney Grove location. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us on Soda City Live. How important is it to you managing the area and being able to partner with these important community events, Lucretia?
Well, Hardee's is all about goodness. And whether it's our goodness from our made-from-scratch items on the menu, we're about community involvement. And what other time than back to school would it be for us to partner with this event for the community?
Yeah, pretty good points there, and I definitely can agree. And we know that Hardee's always has that good home cooking as well. So it's like you're always a part of the community. And Miss Stephanie, I want to ask you, as a general manager, you're getting relationships with these customers. I know you see the familiar faces, you hear the personal stories, so you know this is a good cause. Why is this something important to you?
It's important to me because I feel that we are here to give back to the community and serve the community other than just serving our great, awesome, fabulous biscuits.
Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you for everything that you're doing for the community. Also want to thank Kaylin from B106.7 for joining us, and all of the Piney Grove location Hardee's employees as well. Thank y'all so much for participating with everything that you do. So we'll make sure to post all the information online, but don't forget this Saturday, the back to school supply drive happening at this location on Piney Grove Road in Hardee's. There's going to be other there's going to be other back to school drives happening at different Hardee's. So if you can't make it out this Saturday, there are going to be other ones happening until when?
Yes, the next one, so there's this one this Saturday, and then next Saturday it'll be at the location on Rosewood in Columbia.
Okay, and then let me ask you ladies, how long can you continue to drop off donations here?
We'll be accepting donation to July the 31st.
Okay. So July 31st. So make sure you bring your pens, your markers, everything that you know that a child will need to have a successful year in the classroom. Live from the Piney Grove Hardee's, Billie Jean Shaw. Sierra, back to you.